Thanksgiving is almost here, and across the country families are getting ready for one of the most cherished holidays of the year. Kitchens are filled with the aroma of roasting turkey and pumpkin pie, while living rooms glow with the warmth of autumn decorations. But, as we gather with loved ones and prepare for a day of gratitude, there's something else brewing outside our windows, something that could shake up our holiday plans in a big way. While we're busy prepping for turkey, stuffing, and all the fixings, Mother Nature is quietly setting the stage for a dramatic weather twist. Many of us have enjoyed a stretch of mild, pleasant fall weather, but that calm is about to be interrupted. After weeks of gentle breezes and colorful leaves, a major pattern shift is on the horizon. Meteorologists are tracking a significant change that could bring a sudden blast of cold air, and for some regions, the first real taste of winter with accumulating snow. Imagine waking up Thanksgiving morning to a blanket of white, or perhaps a chilly rain tapping at your window. The latest weather models are lighting up with signs of a powerful low-pressure system developing right around the holiday. This isn't just any storm, it's one that could impact travel, outdoor plans, and even how we celebrate. This system is expected to pull in moisture from the south, where the air is still relatively warm and humid, and send it colliding with a surge of Arctic air dropping down from the north. When these two forces meet, the result is often a dynamic and unpredictable storm, capable of producing everything from heavy rain to significant snowfall, depending on where you are. The big question on everyone's mind, will it be rain, snow, or a messy mix of both? The answer isn't simple, because it all comes down to the timing of the cold air and the exact track of the storm system. If the cold air arrives early, more areas could see snow piling up just in time for Thanksgiving. But if the storm moves in before the chill sets in, expect chilly rain and gusty winds instead. The difference of just a few hours, or a few miles, could mean the difference between a winter wonderland and a soggy, gray holiday. We'll break down the possible scenarios for your region, showing you where snow is most likely, where rain will dominate, and where a wintry mix could make travel tricky. Our team of meteorologists is watching the models closely, ready to update you as the forecast evolves. We'll also explain why just a few miles can make all the difference. One neighborhood could be shoveling snow, while another just down the road deals with puddles and wet leaves. Local geography and subtle shifts in temperature will play a huge role in what you experience. And let's not forget the southeast, where the clash of air masses could spark strong thunderstorms, heavy downpours, and even the risk of damaging winds. If you're traveling or hosting guests, it's important to stay weather aware. There's a lot of weather to cover as we head toward Thanksgiving 2025, and we'll be here every step of the way to help you plan, prepare, and stay safe, no matter what Mother Nature has in store. When it comes to predicting the weather days or even weeks in advance, meteorologists turn to two powerhouse computer models: the European model, known as ECMWF, and the American GFS. These models are the backbone of long-range forecasting, each using slightly different methods and data to simulate the atmosphere. Every day, teams of scientists and forecasters around the world analyze their outputs, comparing strengths and weaknesses, and looking for clues about what's coming next. The rivalry between these models is legendary in the weather community, and their predictions often set the tone for how millions of people prepare for major events. Right now, both the European and GFS models are in rare agreement. A major storm system is brewing for Thanksgiving week. They both show a powerful low-pressure system tracking across the eastern United States, dragging a cold front behind it and setting the stage for a dramatic shift in the weather. This kind of consensus between the two models is significant, because it increases our confidence that a high-impact event is on the way. But even with this agreement, there are still important differences in the details. Earlier runs of the GFS model painted a picture of a dramatic southern snowstorm, with heavy snow stretching from the deep south up into the mid-Atlantic. However, as new data has come in, the GFS has shifted its storm track northward, now coming into closer alignment with the European model's forecast. This northward shift means that areas previously expecting rain could now see snow, and it highlights just how quickly forecasts can evolve as models digest new information. The European model, on the other hand, has been remarkably steady. It's consistently shown a scenario where widespread rain sweeps up the East Coast, followed by a second burst of energy that could trigger significant snow just west of the Appalachians. This consistency is one reason many forecasters give the European model a slight edge in reliability, especially for complex winter storms. The model's track record in recent years has earned it a reputation for accuracy, particularly when it comes to big, disruptive weather events. As things stand, states like Kentucky, Ohio, Indiana, Pennsylvania, and New York are all in the potential snow zone. Residents in these areas should be prepared for the possibility of significant snowfall, especially as the storm track becomes clearer. The exact amounts and locations will depend on how the models continue to evolve, but the risk for impactful winter weather is definitely on the rise. This growing consensus between the models is a big deal. When both the European and GFS start to converge on a similar solution, it boosts our confidence that a colder, stormier pattern is truly taking shape. It also means that forecasters can start to fine-tune their predictions, giving the public more accurate and timely information about what to expect. The ongoing battle between these two models is the central drama of this forecast. Each run brings new twists and turns, and meteorologists are constantly weighing the strengths and weaknesses of each model. It's a high-stakes chess match, with millions of people watching and waiting to see which model will come out on top. As new data pours in, we'll keep a close eye on any last-minute shifts in the models. Even small changes can have big impacts on who sees rain, snow, or a wintry mix. The next few days will be critical for nailing down the details, so stay tuned as the details sharpen and the forecast comes into focus. We'll be here with the latest updates, helping you prepare for whatever this Thanksgiving week storm may bring. When it comes to Thanksgiving weather, there's one thing that matters more than anything else: the storm's track. The path a storm takes across the country can completely change what you experience outside your window, and it all comes down to where you are on the map. Your location is the single most important factor in determining whether you'll be shoveling snow, splashing through puddles, or just bundling up against a chilly wind this Thanksgiving. Even if you're only a few hours' drive from friends or family, your weather could be totally different. If the storm's low-pressure center tracks farther south, it allows cold air to plunge deeper into the southeast. That's when places like Tennessee, the mountains of North Carolina, and even northern Georgia can see heavy, wet snow, sometimes enough to blanket the landscape and make travel tricky. These southern snow events are rare, but when they happen, they're memorable. But if the storm takes a more northern route, which is what most weather models are currently predicting, the coldest air stays locked up farther north. That means cities like Nashville and Atlanta are more likely to see a cold, soaking rain, while the snow shifts northward into Indiana, Michigan, and upstate New York. For those hoping for a white Thanksgiving, it's all about being in the right place at the right time. Along the busy I-95 corridor, from Washington, D.C., up through Philadelphia, New York City, and Boston, the story is likely to be rain, sometimes heavy, followed by a sharp drop in temperature and a blast of cold, gusty wind. This can make for slippery roads and a raw, uncomfortable feel, even if snow doesn't fall. What's truly remarkable is how a shift of just 50 to 100 miles in the storm's path can completely change the forecast. That small difference could mean the difference between waking up to a foot of snow, a cold, drenching rain, or simply blustery winds. For meteorologists, this is what makes forecasting so challenging and so fascinating. The storm essentially draws a line in the sky, separating those who will see winter's first punch from those who just get a taste of rain or wind. Where that line sets up is everything, and it can shift right up until the last minute. As Thanksgiving approaches, meteorologists will be watching the latest computer models closely. Each new run brings a little more clarity, helping to fine-tune the forecast and give you a better idea of what to expect. The closer we get, the more accurate the predictions become. But uncertainty always lingers until the storm arrives. For now, all we can do is watch and wait. Millions of people are keeping an eye on the forecast, knowing that even a small wobble in the storm's path could mean a completely different Thanksgiving experience. It's a reminder of just how dynamic and unpredictable the weather can be. If you're traveling or hosting, stay flexible with your plans. Check for updates often, and be ready to adjust if the forecast changes. Sometimes a few hours can make all the difference between smooth travels and major delays. The next few days will be critical for nailing down the details. As the storm draws closer, keep an eye on the latest updates, because when it comes to Thanksgiving weather, location truly is everything. The European model paints a clear picture. Widespread rain sweeps the East Coast Wednesday into Thanksgiving. After the feast, a powerful cold front arrives, temperatures drop well below average, and gusty winds make it feel even colder. As the main storm departs, a secondary disturbance could trigger significant snow just west of the Appalachians. Kentucky, Illinois, Indiana, and Ohio are in the snow bullseye, with snow spreading into West Virginia, Pennsylvania, and New York's higher elevations. Nashville and the North Carolina mountains may see a cold rain or a rain-snow mix. This is a classic wraparound snow event, enhanced by cold air over the Great Lakes. The Euro's scenario is dynamic, and it's been consistent for days. The GFS model's early fun run showed a rare deep south snowstorm, but that extreme scenario faded fast. Recent GFS runs have shifted the storm's track north, now matching the European model's vision. The heaviest snow is now forecast for Indiana, Pennsylvania, and New York, with 1 to 5 inches possible in northern Ohio and upslope snow in West Virginia. This model alignment increases our confidence in a northern storm track. The days of a southern snow surprise are likely over. Now both models point to a classic Ohio Valley and Northeast winter storm. The evolving consensus is a key part of the forecast story. We'll keep tracking every update. While the north braces for snow, the southeast, especially Florida, faces a different threat: thunderstorms and heavy rain. Warm, humid air from the Gulf will clash with the cold front, sparking storms as early as the Friday before Thanksgiving. By Thanksgiving Day, a strong, cold front could trigger a line of severe thunderstorms from Tampa northward, disrupting travel and outdoor plans. The front may stall, bringing prolonged rain and raising the risk of flooding. While the rain is needed for drought relief, it could make for a soggy, stormy holiday. Stay weather aware if you're in Florida or along the Gulf Coast. Have a way to receive alerts. Major storm systems can bring a variety of hazards. What's driving this dramatic weather shift? It's all about the jet stream and the polar vortex. The jet stream is about to dip sharply over the eastern U.S., opening the door for Arctic air to surge south. 2 dips are expected, a weaker one before Thanksgiving, then a deeper trough right after, unleashing the cold needed for snow. The polar vortex, a pool of frigid air over the poles, is being disrupted, sending a lobe of cold southward. This 1-2 punch will bring a short but intense blast of winter to the east as December begins. The combination of a deep trough and displaced polar vortex sets the stage for our Thanksgiving storm and the big chill that follows. It's a classic winter pattern, just a little early. Bundle up. Real cold is on the way. It's important to remember, this is a long-range forecast, not a guarantee. Computer models are powerful, but a storm more than a week away is still uncertain. The ingredients for a major storm are there, but the exact recipe isn't set. A small shift in the storm's track can change your local forecast from snow to rain, or vice versa. We talk about these possibilities to give you a heads up, not to hype or panic. If you have travel plans, stay flexible and keep an eye on updates. Use this information as a guide, not a promise. The forecast will sharpen in the days ahead. Stay tuned to local experts for the latest. As we wrap up, here's what to watch. The storm's track, north or south, will decide who gets rain or snow. The timing of the cold air's arrival is crucial for snow to stick. No matter what, a dramatic drop in temperatures is likely for the east after Thanksgiving. The Climate Prediction Center shows below-average temps dominating as December begins. This could be just the start of a colder, more active winter pattern. Winter is right around the corner, so get ready. We'll keep you updated every step of the way.